like, I gotta be like the pioneer to this shit, you know. I was popping that Cristal and a lot of y'all niggas thought it was being shit, you know. Wearing that platinum shit.
Outtakes.
Okay.
That's gonna be good.
Heading over to pop culture, baby. Going around the room, fellas. What is your most memorable track lyric that you ever heard? Mine's, I'm giving it to Ludacris versus T.I. when he said, man, you just $100,000. Man, I'm worth $100 million. So please stay off the TIP of my dick. Dude, he talked about his record label. He took his name and wiped his ass with it, dude. I think that is one of the greatest diss. A lot of people gonna say Tupac hit him up.
Of course.
That was more of what we call today internet troll. And to be honest with you, I'm sorry to disrespect y'all Lord, Savior, Jesus, Shakur, but he deserved the fade for hit him up, dude. If a man talked about my wife,
don't
like
take
that,
nobody's thunder.
dude,
that might be somebody's song.
dude,
Hold on, man.
That whole
Right, nigga,
song,
you supposed to talk about your
Your
favorite,
song,
and that's it.
And that's it.
We don't want to
passionate
hear
about
I gotta
this.
get off my chest.
We don't want to hear the critiquing of
supposed
other
to be
people's
on my
songs.
chest.
It's supposed to be 30 seconds.
Ludacris, please stay off the T.I. Dude, that was hard.
Okay.
My favorite diss, it was a tie. You know, of course I want to say the Ether. But when I thought about it, I think my favorite diss was Cowards and Compton. Luke Campbell and when they dissed Dre and Snoop.
Please,
Luke Campbell. That was like that was just the best. Even the video was more hilarious too when they mimicked everything. So I say Cowards and Compton was like my best diss. That was hilarious, dude. Like they did Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg bad. You know what I'm saying? JT Money, man, he went off.
JT Money. I'm
telling
dog.
Dude,
JT Money, where he go, man?
This,
I know, right? Where JT Money at?
That's what's up, man. My favorite diss, he kind of talked about it. It's the Ether. You know, when he called him a Tybo hoe.
36
in the
Tybo class.
Still whip your ass.
I never heard nothing like that. You know, he killed him so bad. Jay-Z, Nas killed Jay-Z so bad. Jay-Z had to sign him. After that, he was like, let me just sign you up. Truce.
Nigga, please.
It's
He signed
truce.
30 years later and $30 million more than him. So I don't know about all
He
that.
did a truce with him
I don't know
because
about
he
all
burned
that.
him.
Nah.
Make your soul burn slow.
The unique thing about that is they kept it strictly between themselves. There
Yep.
was no girlfriends.
Yeah, it was.
On Jay-Z's,
the condom in the-
on that Ether, he got in his feelings because he did go the route talking about condoms on your baby's seat.
Yeah.
And that made him look. That made you look kind of like why you got to go talk about the kids and the baby moms.
Right.
That mean Ether got to him.
Possibly.
But
Definitely.
in Jay-Z, it's not fame. He used the what's my man Gordie Howe? Not Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. He rapping too?
No, not Gordie Howe. What's the white guy name, man, who married the model? He took that song from him. Bang. That song, whatever the name of that one is, that Reply, them two songs was classic.
They were.
But
They
then
went down
Ether
this
got
classic.
under his skin and he went personal, and it made him look good, man. You had to resort to
So
the
mine, of course, hit him up. Classic. Nigga, that's not even a battle. That's a bully track. Like he bullied Biggie on that one. I'm sorry. Like back then, you gotta put yourself. Today we're more desensitized to things.
Right.
Put ourselves back in 96, 95 when that came out. 96. That was pushing the envelope. That was pushing it.
Now,
so for me, that's got to be the best one.
But when you listen to that today, as an older guy, a dude talking to you like that, like
That's why I love it.
You catching the fade.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. That's the best diss track to me.
But one that's not mentioned is when Ice Cube got the whole crew of NWA.
Real
best
mother was a good one too.
the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
y'all
Treated boot camp.
so y'all let us know what y'all favorite diss track is,
Mhm.
and we'd love to engage with you. But tonight's subject, Pusha
Drake
T.
and Pusha T.
Yeah,
Shots
man.
was fired with Infrared.
Right.
It was nice. I listened to it. It was real nice. Nice flow. I liked the beat. It was a song. And I'm hearing that Drake was out doing light skin things.
he was in the studio, bro.
And someone told him like, yo man, you know, like, hey, I know you smell like a vacation and you tan, your hair is long. But
Wearing
Ferragamo
Ferragamo slippers on.
But you
Light
need-
skin thing.
Yeah, you need to hit his fire. And he came out with Duppy. Now, what I like about both of them is
Mhm.
there's dissing that's making you think like, oh wow, man, he's calling out his moves, the this, the that, the third, the second, or whatever. But Duppy is wordplay. You know, a lot of people when they first heard what is Duppy, I mean, I had to Google it. You know, found out that that's a Jamaican term for ghost writer, and that
Ghost
was
rapper.
nice wordplay,
Yep.
man. Very nice wordplay. Made you think about it, and he ripped them. You know, your mans, y'all supposed to be these drug dealers with Escobar, and your man's working at Kroger asking paper or plastic. Oh, that's, ooh, man, that's
Bag him.
Bag 'em.
Bag 'em.
Then he said you the oldest running behind the youngest in your crew, and you're not even
Top 5 on your
own crew. And then when you look, man, you know, not like you Pusha T, you nice, but even on that Lamborghini Mercy song, really 2 Chainz mopped the floor with your lyrics.
Yup.
You know it. You know you coming for Drake. Name 5 Drake songs. Name 5 Pusha T songs in 5 minutes.
But does that make Drake win just because he has better hits? I don't think so.
No,
Absolutely.
Then we coming back to
No. On that diss, Pusha T killed him. Hands down.
a Dadin or Adidon?
Yeah, he
Adidas.
killed
Adonis.
Adidas.
He killed him.
It's Adidas.
And
No,
hold on. You
Why
had,
he
hold
gotta
on, wait a
go
minute.
to
You
the
had
kid,
your
though?
piece. You had your piece.
Explain that.
Because Drake went
Went
at
to
his
a
fiance.
Fiance.
That's what he
See,
said.
You
That's
didn't
what the
hear.
blunt
You
was-
didn't know
I
everything.
forgot about that.
Okay,
I
see,
forgot.
evidently
Hey,
you
I'm
didn't.
smoking,
Evidently you didn't listen to the Pusha T
I did.
clapback
I
because he
did.
mentioned that.
I did, but I'm smoking.
He mentioned
I'm
that.
a little-
So basically, when you mentioned the fiance, you went below
You
the
opened the
rules.
door. You
So
opened the door.
Pusha T went right down there with him.
He went
And-
when he
and
go
he
low,
like
he went lower.
Hold on, but let me finish, bro. You done had your little side. He killed him.
Anti-Michelle Obama. When you
Right.
go low, we go
You
lower.
Right.
We don't go higher. We go lower.
Yeah, but you know,
Right.
I mean, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you trying to lesson me out. You know what I'm
Lesson learned.
saying? Lesson
Lesson
learned.
I'm a little passionate about this.
I see you a little passion. Your age kicking in. Your passion. But
I'm a little passionate about
in my
this.
opinion, Pusha T, he killed
murdered
him.
him,
You know,
dog.
he murdered him. It ain't no clapback for that. You know, I like the
I
lyrics. I
don't know.
like how you put it on there. But personally, you know, on another note, the hottest stuff that I'm listening to out right now is Royce 9. I think he's one of the dopest lyric dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? So I would feel sorry if somebody went at him and him. But on this little beef right here, though, he killed him, man.
He killed
You
him.
think
killed
it's
him.
done? Because as
It
of
gotta
right
be
now,
done.
Nah,
at the
it's
day of
done.
filming, we have what's the name of that? track?
Adidon.
We have
Adidon.
Adonis.
Mhm.
Let's look up the name. Is it Adonis? Adonai? Whatever. You know.
Adidon.
Adidon. It's Adidon.
I- It's
That's
Adidon.
out. Duppy was already first Infrared Duppy. Now this one is out. So at this current moment in filming, Pusha T is 2.
This ain't gonna go like the Drake and Mick. And
No,
Meek
You know
Mill.
what?
This
go
is
ahead,
over.
go
You
ahead.
know what? I hear what everybody's saying, but the one thing I want to give y'all a little view. You know, we hip hop heads. We looking at the lyrics. We like, oh man, the wordplay is all that. But like I made the equivalent of it. I said, you know, he is Pusha T is like dude in the audience heckling a comedian, heckling him, and we hip hop heads, we laughing about it. Like, dang, you getting him. But you got to understand, Drake got the mic because he's on front stage. You got a bigger, wider audience.
There you go.
He's going to win just because of popularity. Not necessarily he's going to win lyrically. He's going to win necessarily because people like him a lot more.
That equation, that worked with your
Meek.
boy Meek and Drake. That's not going to work in this.
You don't think so?
Because from what I heard, I listened to that interview with Funk Master Flex or whatever his name. I can't stand. I cannot stand.
Flex.
He is
No.
so corny. But anyway.
No, he should retire.
Anyway, he he was saying, I got more. This is just the surface. He was like, I didn't even put out everything. So I think he's got, when my man Pusha went at him from the angle of a father, that whole angle.
Steve Harvey.
And then he went after 40 and said, you sick, you look like you 80. 40 has MS.
Right.
So he went after him on his
Like
MS.
the Tupac.
Yeah.
Sick as hell.
Sick as hell.
In the video, the actual song came out on National MS Day. So
Oh,
I'm sorry.
that's horrible.
So,
that's horrible. We don't agree with.
Pusha
We support MS.
Pusha went there. Pusha went there. I think he's got more ammunition in his bag, and it will get uglier if Drake comes back with anything.
Drake needs to analyze his camp, because when you listen to that rebuttal, it's things that he knows that I'm pretty sure Drake did not
Got
call
leaked.
him up on the phone and have a man-to-man talk.
Right.
Someone is leaking this man. He knew about the Adidas thing that he's setting up.
Right.
So now he can't even surprise the fans
Nope.
with this unveil.
And on top of all of that, the image for the song,
Oh man.
blackface.
And Drake.
Woo!
I
That
saw
was
what
bad. How that didn't come out before now.
I
that,
saw-
again, calculated move.
They're playing. Both of them are
Someone is
playing.
leaking info.
People are playing chess in this, and Drake is
He
a
has
chess
a
man.
spot.
And you know what? These are two masters going at it. The one thing I'm gonna say to you, Drake got a team of ghosts, team of ghost writers that he gonna put together.
Yeah.
You think this is over? It's not over.
No,
it's always clapbacks. He got his ego is too big to let him slide. Talking about them children and all the rest of the stuff. MS Day, man.
Let us know what you think.
Man.
Let us know what you think. Put your comments in. Let us know what
Murdering
you think.
on MS Day.
If you feel, Drake on top, Pusha on top, let us know
Six,
what you think.
Clips.
Okay, now we want to get into another topic. Some new hot stuff. I want to talk about this Roseanne show getting canceled.
Man.
A couple of weeks ago, it was the hottest thing out.
Renewed.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, I think they recorded a few of them live. I mean, I guess the demand for it was high. The fan base was still there.
That's what.
And ABC was cranking. It was going on. Then next thing you know, I looked. Roseanne stuck her foot in her mouth and said some things she shouldn't have said. And she got canceled. So, what you think about that, way?
Roseanne, that dude is tripping. It's not even. I think it was distasteful. I would feel disgusted even if she was a person of color and said that about that woman.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, let's just talk about the woman. Her great grandfather was the first African American to get admitted to MIT. First accredited architect in America as a black guy.
Who are you referring to?
Valerie Garrett.
Oh, okay. The person that
That
Roseanne talked about.
Mm-hmm.
You come for her, but look at those credentials. First, her great grandfather, first MIT, first recognized architect herself, a graduate from Stanford. She went to University of Michigan, graduating law school. She's helped the president with intergovernmental affairs. Those kind of credentials, man. You look feeble. You look dumb as hell. So Roseanne,
And she cute.
Yeah, it's not bad looking at all. I need a Planet of the Apes puppet now.
Oh.
You know? I mean, come on, dude.
Roseanne, you get the first ever official L.
L.
You get an L, Roseanne.
You get an L.
For that shit you did, you get an L. You get the first official L.
L.
And for future episodes, there's always going to be somebody that's going to get the official
Yeah,
L.
dude.
The
So
official
Roseanne,
L.
You get the official L.
The official L.
Roseanne.
Throw the L up.
Yeah.
Throw the L.
Yeah.
You get the official L.
And you know, I want to comment on that Roseanne thing. You know, what she said was just is Islamic phobia. No matter what you think about other religions or other people's nationalities, it was far between one of the most egregious things to tweet. She blamed it on pharmacy Ambien, you know, and then Ambien came out talking about we got a lot of side effects, but racism ain't one of them. So, you know, and that's official from them, you know. They went Wendy's with the tweet. If you ever want to look at some good tweets, go to Wendy's. They savage with it.
Yeah, they are.
But the real thing is, and then she comes back and said, you know, it's not really me and this, that, but I'm gonna call out ABC a little bit because you knew how this woman was before. You knew you had a feeling of how she believing in a lot of conspiracy from our good friends, Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Illuminati.
Level commission.
So she's believing a lot of conspiracy theories that's been debunked and not true. But then she comes out with this egregious tweet and gets everybody kind of fired. They just got renewed.
That's what I was going to talk about.
ABC was.
I was going to say it's more. The ramifications are larger than what many are just seeing. A lot of people lost their jobs over this. They just came back. Hundreds of people have lost their job because of Roseanne.
Imagine the brother that just bought that Escalade.
Yep. Wanda Sykes.
She's
She's a writer on the show.
Yep.
The black lady.
One payment in.
One payment in. He ain't got a check now.
Yeah,
and
so
you know
it's bad.
They calculated the loss of money, the return of money, the ROI as $1 billion to ABC.
Dang.
$1 billion. I just read that. $1 billion loss. She's really taking the L.
Yeah, she shouldn't. So I'm gonna be honest with you. We all in private with our friends, we may joke that, and the jokes may be a little far,
A little racy,
a little racy, a little whatever. But her as a public figure, she should know you don't tweet that. That's just insane. And I mean,
she needs a handler.
She deserves that one for sure. So my question, I don't know, like who's gonna fill that void on ABC? They were cranking, man. They were cranking. They hit a home run with that one.
They did, and
I don't know how they're gonna fill that
Hell,
one.
bring D.L. Hughley back, shit.
That nigga ain't. He funny, but he ain't
that funny.
He ain't $1 billion funny.
Nah, he ain't a bit. Sorry, DL.
Bilderberg.
Ain't $1 billion funny. But it kind of the landscape nowadays with the Starbucks, that whole situation with Starbucks. These companies are now starting to take these types of situations a little bit more seriously, which is good, I think. Starbucks actually, I don't know if they have closed down, but they're planning on closing down.
They closed down
stores for a day to help
reevaluate themselves.
Yeah,
basically.
racial injustice and helping their
get some
employees
training.
Understand. Because I know as me, all four of us as black men, we always maybe not on a daily basis, but quite often in a week, I get profiled. Little small stuff here and
Microaggressions.
Yep.
Microaggressions.
All the time. So I think it's time for our society to really start to be more aware of
right.
Because many times it's not on purpose. It's just kind of subconscious stuff that
learn
people do.
Right. And my thing is this: treat people with respect, even if you don't agree with their religious profile, their racial profile.
Right.
If you treat people with respect,
they're not less of a man.
They're not less of a man. You just might not you might not know those people, but treat people with respect across the board, and you're gonna you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just stop.
Right.
Stop. hey, you're gonna take an L if you don't.
Take
Yeah.
it.
You're gonna take a L.
Can't always judge the book by the cover,
And that's right.
And piggybacking off of what you said, like I said, me especially as the darkest on the board,
He said immortal. You don't believe in what it is.
I get it from time to time.
He's only
and then
darker because he's
I
like
got
500
these
years old.
These two
the
caramel
skin
guys
started
right
darkening
here,
over 100 years.
and old mocha right here. But for me, like I said, but
Vanilla whip.
24 karat. Melt your mouth now.
What's that? What they call it? Fool's gold.
So yeah, man, that's crazy. I hope these companies learn from this.
Right.
I think they are. They're being more aggressive with the action.
And when it hits their pockets, they gonna learn.
Yeah.
When people stop spending money in there, it's a new generation. It's just these millennials are seeing past. I'm not gonna say it's seeing past color because you can't see past color.
Right.
But what they're seeing is they want everybody treated
They're
different.
more inclusive.
They're inclusive.
This
More
generation
inclusive.
is more inclusive.
And-
Gays,
and-
lesbians, whatever. We're more inclusive with people.
And different religious profiles. And just treat, like we said, treat everybody with respect, or you're gonna hold that L, and that's what it is.
But you want to know a good company where you can come to and get treated right, get treated nice,
Yeah.
good respect. Right where we at? Right here. Where we at?
Where we at, Dolly?
Casa de Monte Cristo,
All right.
28815 Northwestern Highway. Come on through,
Come
have a
see us.
smoke. We include everybody,
Some
lesbians,
laughs.
especially lesbians. No, I'm just playing.
And the office hours are open to close.
Open to close.
Open to close.
Open to
10
close.
to 7, Monday through Friday. 10 to 6, Saturday. Closed on Sunday.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Well, I think that concludes this episode of
Reasonable smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
Figurado fellas. Thanks for tuning in, people.
Hey.
Bye bye.
Wait, but you did you get a smoke like that?
I gotta be like the pioneer to this shit, you know? I was popping that Cristal and a lot of y'all niggas thought it was being shit.